Hey Teacups, welcome to another live episode of Tea with Teash podcast. I'm your host Teash, and today I got my girl, very fashionable by the way, Miss Tasha Hooker-Cooper, stylist and fashion content creator. Everybody say hey.
Hey.
Hey girl, so are you ready to get this thing rolling? Because I am.
Yes.
Okay, cool, so let's get into it. So you have collaborated with major brands like Target, LTK, and Walmart. How did those opportunities come about?
So they came about just me just going into just Target and like just really trying on their clothes. And before they accepted me to be one of their content creator brand ambassadors, I was really just playing around.
Yeah.
Just in there playing around.
Yeah.
And then I just started posting like the clothes that I would try on in there, and someone said, do not post another thing, because with Target and Walmart, if you're not a content creator with them, they won't pay you.
Okay.
So it basically kind of started out as fun.
Okay.
Before we collabed.
Okay. So at a point you were like, okay, let me get this coinage together, and so that meant that you had to partner with them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, like I said, you are very fashionable, and we're going to have to tell about that a little later on, because you are definitely in the building with all of your looks. And I know the people can clock it, so please hurry up. And so now let's dive a little bit deeper. So you are relaunching your brand as E-Couture. What exactly are you adding or taking away this time around from your previous branding?
So what I'm adding is basically just me, just styling. Just styling anybody who may need to be styled or who wants to be styled. Taking away, I'm not really taking away anything, just doing the same old thing. Only thing that's different now is that I don't own my own boutique.
Yeah.
It's just me styling or just people reaching out to say, hey, I need to style it. So nothing majorly new.
Okay. So what does fashion mean to you? I know all of us girls, fashion means something different to everybody. So I just want to ask you, what does it mean to you?
Fashion is unique to me.
Okay, I like it.
Unique to me.
Okay, so just to get a little bit deeper, so when you're getting dressed, when you look in the mirror, what do you say about your pieces? Like, give it to me all the way real. When you say, okay, this is fashion, what exactly are you meaning? Are you talking about the bottoms, the highs, and lows? What are we looking at?
Let's see. When I look in the mirror, what fashion is? Fashion is the whole everything, from the hair, the makeup, from the jewelry on down to the shoes, actually. So for me, fashion is from top to bottom.
Okay.
And that's how I look in the mirror, from top to bottom.
All right. So since you said that, let's highlight your look today. What are we going for? What is your inspo for today?
Not really an inspo. Just basically, I just got jean top on, the big pockets, of course, just some big old wide leg pants. So nothing.
Come on, wide leg. Come on, don't downplay the wide leg, because us girls love a good old wide leg with a good old pump or a heel. You know what I'm saying? So again, we're clocking on that. So spring is approaching. Give us some fashion look inspo. What I mean by that is, now we have to switch it up from your darks, your dulls for wintertime, and now we're doing our brights and our lights. So when you think about springtime, what are we looking at? Like a nice little light up top with a jean, not really a short, but just something that's really going to speak out to the public and make a good impression when you're out and about at brunch and all that.
I think colors are very important. So each season has a color.
Yeah.
So we wear our darks in the fall, in the winter, but in the spring I'm all for color, as you see. I got my orange, bright purse. So that's my emotional fur bag.
Okay.
But I say color is everything. More like floral, like your purples, your fuchsias. You can even throw in there just like mixed pattern, like colors like black and white. Colors are everything in the fashion world. Nobody matches nowadays. So any color actually for spring. It doesn't have to be. You can still wear black, but right now it's more of the soft, the tones like your pinks, your light blues, your like I said, your whites, your oranges, like just the light bold colors for spring.
Okay, so just a little side note. I love a good old bright pink is my favorite color. Now, I don't want to look like what's eating Gilbert Grape if I decide to wear purple. So do you think, even in the spring, people need to wear a spank? Those that have certain curves and words, do we still need to wear a spank just to kind of snatch because those colors are brighter and more noticeable?
I would say I would give a combination of yes and no. Again, depending on what you're wearing that particular day. So like a good sundress, sometimes you can't always put on a spank with a good sundress, but if it's maybe tight fitted, I say for the women who are a little bit voluptuous or maybe have a little bit more rolls or curves, I would say there's nothing wrong with wearing one. I know I hear a lot of women or ladies say it's too hot to put on that, but they do have some where you can wear it in the spring.
Yeah.
So I don't know how transparent I could be. They have the thong ones that you can put on to accentuate your body for the springtime. It don't have to be a full-fledged body shape wear, but I feel like sometimes it just depends on what you're wearing. Yes, accentuate your body. Make your curves look nice and right, because when I go out, I don't want to see the dents in your behind.
Okay, because I'm sure there are some places that will help you with your cellulite, ladies. This is no shade, but let's be honest.
Right.
After having children and your children are a little older, you look back 20 years like, hey, I didn't look like that, but I do now. So you definitely want to make sure that you snatch, sit up, and do all that, be prim and proper for the people out there that has to look at it as well as you. So what steps do you take to create the perfect look for your client? Are you reading their body, their energy, or their insecurities, or is it like a combination of everything?
I would say it's a combination of everything, but mainly I read their look.
Okay.
Not so much their body, but more so they look. So I try to take what they're used to and just give it a little spice to it. So most of the time I just look at how they dress and say, okay, she can tweak this a little bit to make her look more extravagant or more noticeable, as we would say. But I focus on the look more than the body, because the body, everybody's body is different.
Yeah.
Everybody's not gonna look the same in like what I have on. Somebody may not look
right.
So I just typically look at the style of that person and go from there.
Okay, well said. So if you had to give your personal style a name, what would it be? Because I know you got a name for it. I have a name or two for mine, but not about me today. So what would you name yours?
My what?
Your personal style.
I would say classy. Maybe a classy style.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all for class. Every now and then, you might see cleavage here and there, but for me, it's in a classy way. It's not in a, here they are,
Yeah.
But because these are my great assets.
Okay.
But, I would say more, classy look for me. Sophisticated, classy.
Okay, all right. And I said that I wasn't going to mention mine, but yeah, I am. Mine is called Do What the Hell You Want to Do. My oldest will be 25 and the baby will be 18. Do what you want to do with that. So, break down the look for me. What separates she looks good from she shut the room down?
Ooh.
Girl, that's heavy, wasn't it? From she looks good to she shut the room all the way down.
I think it's, I would say how the person put it together. So you may walk, and then confidence adds a lot to it. So if you're wearing this and you're like, I look good today, and you walk in the room and you're like, okay, but it's how you walk in there with confidence that makes it say she shut the room down. She walked, because somebody else can have on the same look and not feel confident in it.
Yeah.
I feel like when you walk in the room and your confidence is high and you got it on, and it's like,
and you owning it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's more so of the confidence of owning the look versus just, she cute, she put that on. But let me just say me.
Right.
When I do walk in the room or enter places, I do get a lot of oohs, ahs, and like people are looking. And people may not think I am a very shy, bashful, sometimes look person. Like I'll let my friends go before me, and then I'll come in, and then everybody is just like, and then they're like, did you see everybody? And I'm just more of the, no, it's not just, we all.
Yeah.
But yes, we do get those oohs and ahs. She looked good. She wore it. So I think it's the more confident level of she put that on.
Okay, so let's go ahead and claim just because of the nature of the situation. So confidence is definitely key. Now I am one of those people where I don't mind going first. Everybody knowing True Leo fashion, I don't mind going first, and then I'm gonna come back through last. That way y'all get the beginning and the after effect. So definitely confidence has to play a role in everything that you do. So have you ever styled someone who didn't fully trust your vision, and how did you win them over?
I get it all the time.
Okay.
I think the after look is the win.
Okay.
I think once they see it on them, how I put it together, they turn around and look in the mirror and they was like, I would have never wore this. Or I would have never put this with that. So the aftermath for me is she know what she doing.
Okay.
Yes.
Because it's hard to trust people, especially when you don't trust yourself.
And you got your
and a lot of times, like, I wear what makes me comfortable, but this season, I'm going all out. I want to do the unthinkable and just really step into a whole other situation because I'm one of those out loud personalities where I'll try anything. So we're going to have to tell about that after the show. So what's a fashion trend that you wish would respectfully clock out? Like, your time is up, get out of here.
Crocs. No, that's not really, that's just a shoe, but I do, I cringe. But,
now, good old Croc for those that do hair day in and day out, well played, because I understand that your feet hurt. But there are people that will wear them and them only everywhere. Clock out. Clock out.
And I don't have anything against Crocs, and sometimes I just be like, hey, why you...
Clock out is what she really wanted to say. Like, we love it if you love it, but there is a full shoe somewhere looking for you, calling you. So I'm going to say clock out.
I don't really have, because everything revolves itself.
Yeah.
Everything revolves
clock
itself.
out.
So I don't really have anything that I wish would end. I just say that some people shouldn't wear certain things.
Well, I'm going to tell you what I think should clock out. Okay, listen. I would say dress according to the season. If it's warm out, take them damn hoodies off. You understand what I'm saying? If it is, cold outside, put the shorts up. Like, make us look at you like, okay, you're on to something, but just make it make sense. That's all I'm saying. So, next up, is there a difference between being fashionable and being styled? Let's clear that up, because a lot of people don't know.
Is there a difference? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Being fashionable or being styled?
Mm-hmm.
It is, because styled is, I'm coming to you with my preference on what you should look like or what you should wear.
Mm-hmm.
The fashion part of it is, we all have some sense of fashion. Mm-hmm. However, if I'm styling you, this is me putting my spin on your fashion.
Okay.
So yes.
You came back real good.
So there is a difference in the two.
Okay, all right. So what do you say to women who are still trying to feel confident in what they wear? Those that are mortified to really step into their power?
I say put it on. I say just put it on. Do, like you just said, do something out of the ordinary. You step out of your comfort zone. I have a best friend. She loves her browns, baby. Yeah, I'm telling you, she loves her browns and her turquoise. I can always depend on her browns and her turquoise. So if I present something new to her that I know that she's not, I try to incorporate her browns.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, listen, you got to step out of the browns and the turquoise.
Please.
But that's what she's comfortable with.
Yeah.
So with her, I know how to present something new because she like her browns and her turquoise.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna find something that she's in her, but at the same time, be like, let's tweak a little orange in there. Let's accessorize it with a little.
That's a cute
With
combo.
a little black or something, but she stays in her comfort zone.
Okay.
But she looks good when she does it. But I just tell her, let's tweak it just a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's what she's comfortable in.
Mm-hmm. She probably in the comments right now, like, girl, how dare you talk about
going off.
Don't.
It's my heart.
Okay.
But she gonna wear them browns, honey.
And I love the combo. I mean, I love brown. Like for a long time, I was like, get out of the natural and the neutral. Step into the light, Carolyn, because I will play a brown in a dark little situation too. So yeah, you gotta take it easy on
And
us.
the matchy, I cringe, but it's
If
the
everything
new,
match from head to toe.
it's the new thing now. I know everything's going around about the monochrome, which is fine. That's a trend that's going on right
Yeah.
now. But me, I'm more of I stress to you don't have to match to head
Yeah,
to toe.
right.
I hate that.
Please don't.
But but that's what people, they're used to. They would, like the man on Boomerang would say, we got to coordinate.
Right.
So I don't want to coordinate everything.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
Okay, I got you. So let's be real. Are some influencers being overstyled to hide a lack of real style? Could be.
That's a good question.
A lot of them don't have no real style, girl. I think they just overly put it because they really don't know which direction to go with it.
I think
They just like, oh, let me.
I think less is more.
It is.
Less is more.
That's a tip for y'all here.
Less is more.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come back to me on that one. I
Okay.
gotta talk about that one.
We'll
That's
talk
a good
about
one.
it. We'll
I've
table
never
it.
been asked that before. That's a good
I come up with the best questions. See, that's what I'm saying. Tasha's tea is always hot, baby. You never know. So do you think social media has lowered or elevated the standard of fashion taste? Because we know on each platform you are guaranteed to see some ridiculousness, some cuteness, some awesomeness. So do you think social media has lowered or elevated the standard? Like, are they hitting it on the head, or are they really kind of watering it down and making it?
I don't think it's lowered. I think social media has, because honestly, when you think about it, a lot of what we wear now is kind of what we used to wear back then,
Yeah.
but with an extra tweak to it.
Yeah.
So I would say social media just makes it more known, if that makes sense.
It does.
I don't think they really, because everybody can see what everybody looks like now.
Yeah.
But back then, when we were growing up, we just, hey, that's cute, but they got on, so we would just mimic what we saw.
Yeah.
But now, you see all the celebrities and the trends they come out with, the outfits. I'm gonna say one of my favorite persons who has a great look is Tiana Taylor.
Ooh.
When she goes to like award shows, she kills it. She kills it.
She can wear
time.
everything,
She kills
anything.
it every time, hands down to her.
And her stylist.
Yes, very stylish woman. So I would say somebody like me would mock that.
Yeah.
And because that's the trend right
Yeah,
now.
absolutely.
So I would say social media gives it a big look for everybody, because we all, if I see somebody else, I'm like, okay, that's cute, I might can rock that. So
Okay.
yeah, social media is I don't want to downplay it, because it does give a lot of us fashion tips.
Okay.
When you like shop at these stores, or like if you, like one of my favorite stores is Akira. So yes, I do look at the models and I'm like, but if I see it on social media with somebody that's contenting it,
Yeah.
what that model may have represented on the website or look, you get a person like me who's a content creator, we put that on, and you be like, well, that model didn't look like that.
Okay.
So now I go on social media, I see this same look. So yeah.
You can put a little pizzazz in it.
Yes.
Okay. So have you ever turned down a client because aligning with them would have hurt your brand? Let's just be honest. Because visibility is nothing compared to alignment. So have you ever had to say, girl, oh, I wish I could, but just based on how she moves, or even what her style is? Have you ever felt like that, or have you ever had to do that?
I've never had to do that before.
Okay.
I've never had to do that.
Well, I definitely had to turn some stuff down because it didn't align and would have hurt my little brand, big brand. But yeah, that was definitely something that I wanted to ask you, because being a stylist, you want to be open to all arrays,
Right.
you know, but there may be somebody that you just can't really align with or assist because they're not really, you know, where you are as far as displayed to the public.
I wouldn't say I have turned down anyone, but I do get people who they want me to style them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm open for text, and I'm just gonna say,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, I don't charge a lot of time, because sometimes it's not always about the money.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just about networking and just getting your brand, your name out
And the
there.
love of it.
But then there's a part of me that's like, I feel like people, I'm not gonna say just utilize me and I'll give out free information.
Yeah.
So sometimes I do turn that away.
Yeah.
It's not so much of the person, it's like, I'm giving you my idea and I'm not getting anything in return. But again, it's not always about the return. But for some people, those that I know can afford it, I kind of just be like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really turn people away like that. Sometimes I just don't give out, like, I don't utilize my style brain to say yes, or I'll just say, well, you can book a consult with me and we can go from there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, well put. So, this is the fun part. This is the segment, Rapid Fire Drip Check.
Oh,
Is you ready?
Hold on, let me check.
Gotta make sure she's ready, y'all, because you never know what I'm gonna throw out there on the table like dice. Is you ready, lady?
I'm ready.
All right, so we're gonna do this real fast. It's like supposed to be a no-brainer. One item every woman needs in her closet. Go. A good old handbag. Let me help her out. Every woman needs a good old all-purpose handbag. You never know where you're going. Church, lounge, brunch. Doesn't matter. We got to have it. Heels or sneakers?
Heels.
Luxury or thrifted gems?
Thrifted.
Okay. Overdressed or underdressed?
Overdressed, always.
One word to describe your style. Give it to me.
Unique.
Woo, you was good. And final question. Any new collaborations coming up? Are we stepping out? Are we doing TJ Maxx in the future? Who do you want to work with? Who do you want to collaborate with?
I would love to collaborate with Adidas. Adidas is a very big brand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a sportswear person. However, they do have more than just sportswear, but Adidas is a very large brand.
Mm-hmm.
That bears a whole collaboration within itself. Like my Walmart, my Target is great, but once you get Adidas, because you know Beyonce, she branded with Adidas. So if I could get a content with Adidas, I'm good. So
Adidas, get on the back phone. She's waiting. Holler at her because she is definitely looking out the window for you.
Yes, Adidas is a good one for me.
Okay, so now we're going to do this whole fun fact about Tasha. Give us a fun fact about you that people think they know, may want to know, or just something you want to clear up.
Fun fact about Tasha.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you say you were once a mechanic or you played the banjo, something like that, ain't nobody gonna believe that. So give us a fun fact that we really want to know.
Let's come back to that one. Can we come back to that one? Because I got to think long and hard on that.
We're gonna talk about it off camera because it might be something she don't want y'all to know. She just want to tell me one-on-one. So don't worry about it. All right. Well, this is unfortunately the end of the Tea Talk. Now, I want you to tell everybody where they can follow you, where they can possibly book you to style, what you got for them, what we getting ready to do later this year, and is there anything coming up in the spring that we need to know about?
So if you want to get in touch with me, I'm only on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. You can just DM me. My Facebook is, of course, Tasha Hooker-Cooper. My Instagram is as well. It's Tasha Hooker-Cooper. My TikTok is Henri Couture. So that's where you see a lot of, like, I act a fool on TikTok, but I try to keep it modest and keep on Facebook and Instagram. just basically DM me what's coming up new. Nothing yet. I'm just still. So now they have free Target, so I'll be back doing my.
She said they have free Target because I know Target was shut down for a minute.
They
Yeah,
were
y'all know,
so
so.
we couldn't really do. A lot of us like just kind of didn't do Target, so
Yeah.
I'll be doing Target again and just kind of getting navigated through Walmart. It is a new brand for me, so I'll do it a little bit here and there. Walmart gonna make me work because they don't have like the luxury of like Target does. But hey, if you're a fashion stylist designer, you can put anything together. So I'll be doing Walmart and Target more. Like if they just want to style me or book me, like I said, you can reach me on Instagram or Facebook, DM me. That's pretty much it. And I am looking forward to spring. I love spring. I love summer because you get to see really how people dress.
Absolutely. And it brings a lot of happiness. It takes out the doom and gloom, and it really allows you to pop out and do your thing.
And it's really hard to dress for spring and summer because it's hot.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, a lot of us just be like, I don't want to put on no clothes. You know, we want to wear sundresses, but it's more sundresses, ladies. You know, you have your cute, flowy, wide leg pants, your jumpsuits. But, yeah, so I am looking forward to the spring and the summer this year.
Okay. Now I'm going to give y'all a little bit of tip too, real quick. I know a lot of us hate to wear a bra. I know a lot of us feel like tape is the best way to go, and it usually is. But if you have real heavy milk sacks or something like that, we got to put on the bra. Half bra, full bra, sports bra, any type of. Let's not do the people how we've been seeing people done. So start covering. Do what you have to do to. Yeah. So I definitely want to thank you guys for attending with us today. Tasha's amazing. Follow her everywhere because her clothes, her style, and then this whole little hair flip thing she do all the time. In a minute, I'm going to give you a long bang. Watch. Play with me. But, again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And as I always tell you at the end of every day, or every show rather, always keep enough room in your teacups for new tea because, you know, I always keep it. It's always hot. And, yeah, everybody say hello to the newest teacup. And she's a part of the tea collection. It's a good day outside. It's beautiful. We got to go. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Clock it.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Q said, girl.
I'm like trying to see from this side,
X.
everything.